Hey, everybody. Welcome to True Crime Tuesday with your host, me, Feminine and Fierce. I hope everybody's had a great Tuesday. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. This is definitely going to be a good one. You may remember we touched up a little bit on this during a True Crime Tuesday where we talked about Ash Trevino and the man that she wanted to get out of prison, the man that he actually was involved in the murder of. This story is actually about his daughter, but we have about to go over to YouTube. Yeah. You digging the countdown? um, but there have been lots of updates with this story. Lita, I sent you a message, girl. Um, there have been updates with this story, so I wanted to bring it. I was gonna bring it that week when we talked about Ash Trevino and her trying to get this man out of prison. We didn't end up doing that, and I'm so glad that we waited because there have been a lot of new updates. So we're gonna dive right into it. Let me make sure it's processed. Make sure it's processed here. Right. We got a few minutes here for it to process, like 2 minutes. So we're good. If you're over on Facebook, make sure you come over here to YouTube. I did put a link on the page. So if you just scroll out of the live, go down. You had to take a cold shower after two girls. No, hell no, I'm not in nursing school. I left nursing school behind. Oh, you did? Okay, cool. Well, I didn't see it. So that's my bad. Um, But yeah, if you're on Facebook, make sure you click that link and come on over here to YouTube. I will be turning Facebook off soon. Also, if you're not signed up for the text alerts, you can sign up. All you have to do is text at Connie FAF to 81010 to get the text alerts. If you're already signed up, you don't have to sign up again just once. I do have different classes. They're called different things, but it's just because you can only have 150 per class. So I have like 8 classes or something at this point. They call them classes because it's like a school communication thing. I just started using it in like 2018. I think my kids, I know, right, Lita? My kids had it for school at one point, and I was like, oh, I'm going to use that. What it do, Glenda? Hey, Cinderellans. Princess. I'm just gonna call you Princess, honey. Hey. Yes, please exit the live and hit that thumbs up. Catch the lives again. Yesy, I know. You've been driving to Atlanta during last night's live. Hey, Atlanta. Atlanta's one of my favorite cities. I visited there a lot as a child. My dad went to school in Atlanta. My sister went to school in Atlanta. So it's definitely been a city that I've visited quite often. All right, I think it's ready now. I think we're ready. All right. So this is going to backstory, and then it's going to explain everything that happened, and then it's also going to talk about the newest updates in the case. So all I ask is no spoiler alerts. I'm sure a lot of people haven't had any news about the pastor. There was an there was a Jane Doe number 2 that came forward, and he's being sued for that, and it's still a very ongoing thing. But court hasn't happened yet. So just waiting on court for the whole pastor story. But I'll definitely update you on that for sure. Also, the nurse from Virginia, she goes to court this month. So that'll be another case that I'll update as well. Hey from Bethlehem. You love Atlanta, go every 2 years. Awesome. Yeah, I try to go as much as I can. All right. So no spoilers because a lot of you guys are going to recognize this story. Um, and like I said, at the end, there will be updates about what's going on. And I think a lot of you will be shocked, especially if you're not on TikTok. I think you'll be shocked. So let's check this video out. So if you guys don't remember the true crime story we did about Ash Trevino and the guy that she married, that she met when he was like 9 years old, and she married him once he went to prison at 15. She married him. He went to prison at 15. She married him in his 20s. But he actually was involved in the killing of this girl's father. And then sadly, she was part of a true crime story. But again, no spoilers, guys.
My video. I do not like you. Ugh.
Go to sleep.
No, you go to
Go
sleep.
to sleep.
Exactly. Get on my video, punk. You know, I will literally whoop your ass.
What's up? So, oh, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Bye, Facebook.
Go to sleep.
Ouch!
You hurt your hand?
Get off me!
Go to sleep.
I knew that was gonna do it. Every time I try to, I'm cutting off Facebook real quick. Give me a second. Okay, there we go.
Okay, I. Okay.
That's right.
Like kissing me.
I am kissing you.
You're not kissing me.
In hundreds of TikToks together,
I've been trying to get your
Hello.
I've been trying to get your attention this whole time.
Darius Brownlee and Zahra Hashemi chronicle their relationship.
Go watch our YouTube. Go subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Now, their more than 150,000 followers want to know what happened
Act surprised.
and how this internet couple could end like this. Hashemi shot in the head and Brownlee facing charges he did it.
Like, look how I look, right? He got himself he has a whole suit.
After 4th of July fireworks at Flower Mound's Bakersfield Park, a police affidavit says the couple got into a heated argument. Then police say it turned physical, and as he drove down Flower Mound Road, Brownlee stopped the vehicle and with his left hand removed a tan Glock firearm from the driver door pocket. The affidavit says he shot Hashemi in her head, just above her right eye.
I'm starving, so hurry up. Come on.
The affidavit says Brownlee confessed. First on a 911 call, and then to investigators.
Yeah.
It said the others in the car told police the couple had been verbally and physically violent in the past.
Go ahead, princess. Get in the car.
Thank you.
You're welcome, princess.
The unseen side of a relationship posted for all to view.
A popular TikToker documented his life and relationship with his girlfriend.
You want to marry me?
Yeah, are you asking me to marry you right now?
You gonna marry me?
Yes. We're married.
Okay. I'm just playing, though. I never married your sorry.
I hope that hurt.
I love you, though.
No, you don't.
I love you.
No, you don't.
I like to wake up in the morning, roll over and look at you and be like, damn!
But now he's behind bars accused of shooting her in the face.
When we look at that individual, those individuals in this social media post, they post again the highlights of what's going on. Oh, we're happy here. We're going on dates and doing things of that nature. And you just don't know what's going on behind the scenes.
Ladarius Brownlee, known online as Deno, chronicled his romantic life and relationship with his girlfriend, Saida Hashemi, known online as ZAHRA. The duo, under the username of Deno and ZAHRA, raked more than 150,000 followers on TikTok, and some of their videos massed millions of views. While the two appeared as a doting couple, trouble was brewing behind the scenes, as investigators say a heated argument after a holiday celebration would lead to tragedy. According to the Flower Mound Police Department, the shooting stemmed from a heated argument as the couple were walking home from a 4th of July Independence Fest held in a local park. The fight reportedly turned physical. Then they got into their car, driving less than 3 miles away from the park. When Brownlee stopped the car, he pulled out a tan Glock firearm from the driver's door pocket and allegedly shot ZAHRA in the face above her right eye.
I mean, anytime you hear a story such as that, it's going to be just astounding to where you are just taken aback. That any person can be charged with such a heinous crime. That is something that is definitely intentional. So there's nothing that we could say that wouldn't be intentional about that action. And so it's definitely something that takes me off guard.
When officers arrived at the scene, they discovered the 28-year-old lying on the ground outside of the car. Brownlee was still on the scene when officers arrived and arrested without incident.
Shooting someone really at any point is something that takes a lot of gumption from any person, right? But when you are right at the person's face, you're seeing them eye to eye, having eye contact, that takes more than anything in the world. Again, we go back to intentionality with something like that. And so this individual in this particular case was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I'm surprised he wasn't charged with attempted murder. Honestly, because it's just that it rises to that level, and I wouldn't be surprised if they increase it to that charge.
Texas-based criminal defense attorney Bridget Williams explains he now faces a lengthy sentence behind bars.
If he's convicted of the aggravated assault with a deadly weapon because there's a dating relationship, then again, that makes it a first-degree felony. And so he could be facing anywhere between no less than 5 years in prison, no more than 99 years in prison. And so if he's facing that, then it would definitely be a first-degree felony charge. I wouldn't be surprised if he maybe even takes a plea agreement on something like this, because he's given 2 confessions, I believe, one in a 911 call and then also to investigators at a later time.
ZAHRA was rushed to the hospital after the shooting as she sustained life-threatening injuries. And at this time, her condition is unclear. But a police spokesperson would tell WFAA in Texas she'll likely remain in the hospital for quite some time. Jail records show Brownlee faces charges including aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and deadly conduct discharging a firearm. But Williams explains those charges could change if ZAHRA's condition takes a turn for the worst.
Whenever a person is charged immediately, sometimes the police department will charge the person with something that they know that they can prove. In this particular instance, the person is being charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Okay, we know that he assaulted her. It was aggravated because there was a weapon that was involved. It's a deadly weapon. That's a pretty much straightforward case there, right? And normally that charge is going to be a second-degree felony. However, when there is a dating with the dating relationship, right, and mean that he
This shop right here.
We have to feed the hungry.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you, Judge.
Williams explains their online personas might not have shown the full extent of their relationship, as witnesses would tell investigators the two had been verbally and physically violent in the past.
I think you hit that right on the nail. Social media is such a highlight reel of everyone's life, and sometimes it's very difficult for several people, millennials, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, when they're looking at social media to compare our lives to things that are going on social media. But when we look at that individual, those individuals in this social media post, they post again the highlights of what's going on. Oh, we're happy here. We're going on dates and doing things of that nature, and you just don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I think there was some other witnesses who testified that they are not testified, but talked about that the couple had previous history of having frequent arguments. But those are not the things that you see on social media. You see the highlights, you see the parts where we're in love and happy. And so sometimes it's very difficult for people to make sure they separate that, and you don't know.
Remains unclear.
And then
Ratchet. Not a bad bitch.
Listen to this.
Straight up ratchet.
you're literally like, can you just at least one time be fucking nice?
Straight fucking ratchet. Every fucking where we go.
Why
I can never take her nowhere.
Understand. Why do you
I can't take her no. I can't take her no motherfucker. What you want me to do?
I want you to at least be fucking nice. Like, you don't have to fucking call me ugly in every fucking video.
Did I call you ugly? Did I say you want
said
a bad
my fucking
bitch?
hand is.
I said you want a bad bitch because I said you was a ratchet. So what the fuck you want?
So why can't you just say I'm fucking?
Okay, ratchet. Anyways, you see them fucking nails? Like, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. That's what ratchet people do. They have ratchet ass nails, ratchet ass fingers, ratchet ass lifestyle.
I just don't fucking understand why one fucking time. We're starting this video all over. Hi guys, welcome back to ZAHRA and ZAHRA.
Back to ratchet and ratchet. Deno and ratchet.
She gonna piss me the fuck off. I'm trying to keep it together for this video. Like, and now he's trying to go out and eat with the boys because I'm going out?
She look at him put that shit on.
No.
Put some shit on.
I'm trying to figure out why this motherfucker thinks he's about to go out with the boys now just because he chose not to come where I was going.
You can invite the gang over.
Yeah.
And you was gonna go out.
So he didn't.
So she cheated.
No. Wait, hold on. That's not what I said.
My only cheaters put on heels and the dress to go out. That's easy access.
Huh?
Cheater. You's a cheating ass motherfucker.
Cheaters put on dresses to go cheat?
Open your own door.
Deno, you know I don't open doors anymore.
That's cool.
Did you just hit me?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I've been waiting to knock a motherfucker out.
Boy, who the fuck you just put your hands on?
360. Hey. And then Fonny coming next.
You ain't cute.
I did
What the fuck you just do?
Deno's
Shake
and
your
I did
ass?
Zay's.
You just shake your ass?
No, I went.
Oh, okay.
Wait, do it again? I missed it.
Ugly hair, long hair. Girl, don't you ever in your life braid her hair no more.
you doing something right.
Tell him again. Tell him again.
When you got that many haters, you doing something right.
All right. Now what you say?
Don't you ever braid her hair again.
What's the difference between no, I got a girlfriend and sorry, I got a girlfriend?
One is nice and one is rude.
So which one should you do?
The nice one.
So which one should you do?
Sorry, I got a girlfriend. Why would I not be sorry? Like, of course, I'm sorry I can't help you out.
Deno.
Girl.
Deno, come here. I'm not playing. Come here, because you're getting too far away from me.
What?
Come here. So when a bitch comes up to you, and asks you a question or talks to you, do you say, sorry, I got a girlfriend, or no, I got a girlfriend?
No, I got a girlfriend. But
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry for... Why you hit me so hard?
Try
You
again.
just hit me too damn hard.
Try again.
Alright, this shit is over with.
Try again. Because you
Nah.
want to play with me about these females?
Delete this shit.
Hell no.
Now, most of us spend the 4th of July enjoying a day off of work, watching the fireworks, pretty much enjoying all that comes out of the holiday. And it seemed like Ladarius and Zahra were doing the same. That is until Ladarius called 911 to allegedly confess to shooting his girlfriend. According to Flower Mound police, the two were in a heated argument when they were walking back from the Flower Mound 4th of July Independence Fest. The fight reportedly turned physical, and Ladarius ordered Zahra to go into the back of the SUV. From there, the fight only continued. But it took a turn when Ladarius allegedly pulled out his tan Glock firearm from the driver's door and fired it. A bullet hit Zahra right above her right eye. By the time officers arrived, they found her lying on the ground outside of the car. Ladarius, for his part, didn't leave or try to flee and stayed there. And given that he called 911 allegedly admitting to shooting his girlfriend, officers arrested him. Meanwhile, Zahra was rushed to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. Initially, her status was unclear, but thankfully, she survived. As for Ladarius, he was booked and charged with aggravated assault causing serious bodily injury and deadly conduct discharging a firearm. So that was back in July of 2024. Now, 7 months later, a stunning turn in the case. Ladarius pleaded guilty to the shooting, but that's not what's stunning. He avoided a jury trial and even prison time by entering his guilty plea. Instead, he just received probation. So that agreement happened all just last week. And he was released from jail last week too, where he's been since his arrest in July. Now, according to online records, Ladarius is prohibited from having a gun or ammunition. However, it's unclear if part of his probation includes that he's prohibited from speaking with Zahra. But while their joint account is still up on TikTok, on their respective pages, it seems like they've scrubbed each other from those accounts. Let's break this down now with criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor Florina Altschiller. Florina, thank you so much for joining me today. Before we get into this sentence, I gotta ask, what's your reaction to this case overall?
It's egregious anytime somebody is shot in the face, right? That's pretty horrific. But when we look at things globally and when we have more facts and understand what led up to the altercation, what was his intent? Did he mean to shoot her in the face? Was he trying to kill her? Was this an accidental discharge of the weapon during an argument? There's a lot of questions that are raised. And I think as we better understand those facts, there's mitigating circumstances that could lead to a plea deal. And other times there's aggravating circumstances that lead to a harsher sentence or no plea deal at all. So we really, on its face, it sounds horrific. It sounds shocking. I don't understand how anyone can get away with no jail time when you shoot somebody in the face, right? Like there's just no explanation. But when we look more globally and understand more of the facts, potentially there could be an explanation.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was going to ask, in your opinion, is there any room for arguing this might have been an accident, or do you think that the shooting was intentional?
Right. And so I think there must have been facts that the district attorney's office had access to that suggested that either this was in self-defense or that this was an accidental discharge of a weapon.
Okay, so he got no jail time. It happened in July. He got out in February. He spent 7 months in jail fighting it, and then got probation. Just in case you missed that part. Because of either they're saying, like this lawyer's saying, it's either self-defense or there's some evidence pointing to an accident.
And that he didn't mean to shoot her in the face. In order to get to a place where he gets a plea
Laura,
deal
honey.
that's effectively assault and a probation sentence. I just don't see how you get there if he intended to shoot her, did shoot her, and shot her in the face.
Hey, hey.
And I have a kind of a two-part question for you. Are you surprised that Ladarius Brownlee pleaded guilty? And second, my second question to you is, are you surprised at his sentence? Probation. I mean, this is Texas.
I'm sorry that
A
happened to you,
weapon was
Marie.
involved. A firearm was discharged. I was possibly as shocked as you were that the ultimate sentence ended up being probation and no jail time.
Well, with a
Oh,
sentence
just wait,
that
Yessie.
sweet, I imagine
Just
there was a
wait.
commitment by the judge to a sentence of probation,
Dawn.
and that would have been the reason that he pled guilty. Any client under those circumstances with that sweet a plea deal should plead guilty because the exposure is state prison time,
Yeah, Loca.
and significant state prison time. So why risk that when you have a plea deal that's to probation? Now, I will say,
Marie,
probation plea
you
deal
got
is
it.
not that rare for somebody
Got
where
it.
this is their first felony. So they don't have a criminal record for felonies. They don't have any history of violence. This is the first one. And there's other mitigating circumstances. So mitigating circumstances about the case itself, like we discussed, perhaps there was something to suggest that this was an accidental discharge of the weapon, and mitigating
his face.
circumstances about the defendant. So things like if there's, and I'm not saying that there is in this case, but these are things that would be considered: military service
Texas,
history,
OMW. They were in Texas.
employment history, children that they are supporting. And so the thought is you're going to
Oh,
put
Marie,
them in
just
prison,
wait, honey.
take them away from their children, away from their job, and remove
You haven't
financial
seen the
support to
update?
children. I'm not saying that criminals shouldn't go to prison because they have kids that they support. But what I'm saying is
All right, let me
in
fast forward this
situations
list. And I'll have
where
this posted
this is
too.
a first felony,
Plea deal
that's a great question. Most district attorneys,
on to trial.
All right, here we go.
it would have been in the plea deal that he did get
Hold on.
ultimately.
Right
And
here.
the DA's office would need to offer a better plea deal because they didn't have a strong case if they have an uncooperative victim, or cooperating in the sense that she wanted him to get the plea deal that he did get ultimately.
How differently do you think this would have all played out had this case
Hey,
actually gone
Crystal.
to trial?
It would have been in the hands of a jury, and people from the community would have been deciding this on the evidence that would have been presented in court. And we really don't know what all of that evidence would have been. And I tell every client, listen, when you have a plea deal, you have a guaranteed end result. You know what you're getting. We can always go to trial. That is your right to go to trial. You have a constitutionally protected right to be judged by a jury of your peers.
Oh, it was
We
just
don't
her
know
talking
who
about
these
the
people
case.
are, and we don't know what
It
they're
was just the
going to
lawyer's
think.
opinion.
And it is a risk, and potentially you're looking at being convicted and then the judge sentencing you to the maximum. And so that's a risk that only you can calculate and decide whether or not you want to take. You could get the maximum, you could go free. That's kind of the world of options here. So that you could take that risk, you could go to trial, have the jury decide you're either going free or you're going away for a long time. Or you could take door number 2, which is a known end answer. And it's the plea deal with a sentence that we know the judge has committed to. So mystery door number 1 through a jury, best case scenario, you walk. Worst case scenario, you're looking at a lot of time. Or certainty door number 2, the plea deal. And really, that's an individual decision that only the client can make, and it's never an easy one.
No, not at all. And I'm sure Ladarius is probably happy to enter door number 2 in this case. Lorena, again, thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
And again, Ladarius Brownlee was released from custody on February 13th. At this time, it's unclear how long he'll be on probation.
We were supposed to go and pretty much say goodbye to her. Like, that was it. Like, we were supposed to say goodbye, but she heard she literally heard our voices. She heard us crying, because you're in an induced coma. Told us that she's pretty much a vegetable, but no. This girl eats on her own, gets up on her own. We were supposed to go and I don't blame her. Like, I hate seeing it. It's like, you know, like her anger. I mean, it sucks because now she has a TBI. So the only thing that I hate seeing it is like, you know, like her anger. And I don't blame her. Like, I do not blame her. You have every right. You have every right to be upset and be mad. Is the man who murders her. He is in jail. She doesn't listen to nobody. Like, the doctors will literally tell her, sit down. She's like, no, I want to do this. Actually, she's going to be able to take care of her own self. Because she's not a vegetable at all. She does everything on her own. So she has to go. She just got approved for rehab actually last week, which I'm shocked. She's already approved for rehab. She got approved for it within a week. She has to go to rehab. And TBI is traumatic brain surgery. So she just has one more surgery and then she's good to go. She looks, you guys, she looks normal. Like, she does, like, you can't, yeah, she looks normal. I mean, obviously she has her scar. It's going to be a scar, but her face looks good. She does have one more surgery and then that's it. She loves to play paper, scissors, rock, or rock, paper, scissors. That's literally what she's been doing all day. I actually want to see if she'll go on live with me when I see her in a little bit, probably like an hour or two. I know she's not gonna want to show her face because obviously, you know, when you get a brain surgery, like, they cut all your hair off, and she's just, you know, and I guess I don't blame her. Has she talked to Deno? No, she cannot talk to Deno. She can't really talk, y'all. Like I said, I cannot talk about the case. Well, her hair will grow back. Yeah, that's what I said too. I said, girl, your hair will grow back. Thank you. His family has been checking up on ZAHRA. I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, I have no hate towards anyone. And they've been, like, every single day, been checking up on ZAHRA. They text my boyfriend, like, every single day. Did you know about the ongoing abuse? Actually, it's in that video of my, when we're at the airport. I just want to let everybody know that. So they do have a dog named Kiara. She's a German Shepherd. Like, if y'all see my arm, I have, well, right now I don't have it actually. I can't really see, but, like, actually you can, kind of, like, I don't know if you can see, but, oh, and I've had scratches on my face from her dog too. Like, her nails are long, so she scratches. And I mean, when I say scratches, I mean, like, so your skin will come off. So that's what was on Zahra's eye. And then all the, like, if she ever had, like, scratches on her neck, I'm going to say the truth, they were not from Deno. They were from her dog. We were supposed to...
I got shot right there. So I have a TBI, I have traumatic brain injury, and I'm still learning how to talk again. Got shot right there. So I have a TBI, I have traumatic brain injury, and I'm still learning how to talk again. People are like, I'm so confused. You're confused because there's two sides of the story.
Yes,
I was in the cops. You're gonna believe the cops, or you're gonna believe everyone that was there except, you know, this girl, but whatever. But when we tell the story, you're gonna know. And Deno has everything that they gave him in court, and he even has the body cameras.
Oh,
So.
wow.
Yes, he has everything. Wow. And he said, no, you don't know what people was saying about me. And he said, you don't know what people were saying about me. And he said, Fatima and Zay, okay, but the other person, no. And she already told them that it was an accident.
Hello, why you look like this?
What? Like Fatima? It's an effect.
Yeah, I can't talk as fast as I used to. So, and I was a fast talker. I'm not gonna refund anyone. Tell me how much money you paid me, and then we can talk about it. But I don't care if you don't. I don't care. Like, just so everyone knows, I'm not going to refund anyone because it's not even under my count. I got the GoFundMe page when I was in the ICU and I couldn't even talk. I couldn't even speak. And the doctor didn't know if I was gonna make it. So no, you know what I'm saying. Like, anyways. And just so everybody knows, I didn't even have insurance the first month when I was in the hospital. So, yeah, I
Hello, why you look like this?
What? Like Fatima?
Yeah.
I can walk. I didn't even graduate. Like, they didn't even let me out the hospital if I couldn't walk. How am I gonna make money? I don't know. My hair is short because of my 2 surgeries I got in the hospital. I need to apply for disability. My aunt told me that too. So everyone knows my mom is in love with Deno. So you guys can quit asking that question. She is in love with Deno. I don't know what's gonna be for dinner. We're gonna tell it on our YouTube channel when we make it. I don't know when, but when.
I'm confused too. No, I'm not confused. I know people say that you don't know what happened. You think I don't know what happened? You think me don't know what happened? No. I remember everything that happened. Yes, girl, my hair is gonna grow back, but I have 2 more surgeries, and I told my doctors not to cut me all the way bald, just to do my incision. Yeah, I didn't die. Everybody said that I died. No, I didn't die. There were 5 people. No, Zay, Sir, and Drea. That's it. So, and Deno has every single. Never mind. We're gonna tell that to you guys later. I'm confused. No one knows how sweet Deno is. I swear to God, no one knows. You weren't in the car. You weren't driving. You weren't anywhere. And do people even know where I was at? Do you? No. The ones that read the whole story and they're educated in the story, okay. But everybody else, no. You don't know what happened. Because why? I'm a Capricorn. So why do I need to stick up for someone that doesn't need to be stuck up for?
Right.
And why is he out? Tell me that. Tell me that.
Period.
It took 7 months and a week, and he got out. Why though? Oh, okay. And he still has my phone, my passport, everything that Deno had on, his jewelry, wallet, keys, his phone, Fatima's stuff, Zay's stuff. They still have that. My rental car. And I'm so tired of you guys that weren't even there commenting on my stuff. I just want you guys to know everything is being deleted. So you can comment all you want. I'm going to delete that.
You
You're
can
wasting your time.
literally, you people are telling me that they pray for me because I'm delusional. And I said, me?
Right.
I appreciate the prayers, but I don't appreciate you telling me that you're praying for me because I'm delusional.
Right.
No one knows how. Then you can take it out on me because you guys don't agree with the decision I made. Whatever. I want to invite my sister. And then you can take it out on me because you guys don't agree with the decision I made.
It's sad. I just feel
Whatever.
so sad for her. And I know she doesn't feel that way
I want
probably,
to
but
invite my sister.
I mean, I feel like deep down.
And then you can take it out on me because you guys don't agree with. I ate earlier today. Like
There's her
up to,
TikTok right there.
and then I finished it at like 5 or 6.
It took her all that time to eat.
Yeah, it's all missing.
There's
Not
still
all,
missing.
but right here.
Yeah, she got back to
If they want to talk shit about me, they can. I don't care. Like, I've been in it twice of life because I let people tell me how I should live, and I'm not gonna do that because any decision I make in my own life, okay, in my own life, okay, in my own life.
Jesse, thank you.
And if you're screen recording me, tell them that I can't speak.
Yeah,
so
I saw
have to,
you.
Tell
saw
you guys
say it
in
flat.
my own
Give
life,
it to me, girl.
and that has nothing to do with you guys. Doesn't mean I'm a bad person. That's it. Anyways, I'm gonna show you guys my dog. Who is that? Hi, baby. Who is that? No, I'm not home. They told my sisters that I wasn't supposed to make it, so my sisters went to my apartment and they grabbed everything out of my apartments and they moved it back into my mom's house. So everything is in the garage and my shoes, clothes, and bathroom stuff is upstairs. Thank you guys so much for praying for me for my next surgeries. The one that I'm gonna tell you guys about is my skull, because I have no skull. So, but the other one I'm still waiting, because they already disapproved me. Not disapproved me, my insurance. They didn't work with my insurance, so I have to do another doctor. But I wanted to see if that's gonna work out. If it doesn't, whatever. No, it's not whatever. I'm gonna be so sad, but whatever. Yes, this is my natural hair. Yes, I can drive. They approved me to drive in November 9th.